Good afternoon, everybody. Today is Sunday, and we are here right now, and we are going to process that little pile of stators that we had kind of piled up over here. I'm going to cut all the ends off them, and we're going to pull the copper windings out. That's what I want to do before the end of the day. All right, we got all those cut now. We're gonna pull the copper. All right, so we got our stators. One crown off, cut off each side. Let's line them up right here. There's this other little motor right here that's got a casing around it. There's only a little bit of copper in it, so I don't know, I might just like grind and pull that stuff out. But there's all our motors that we're gonna pull right now. We're gonna load these ones a little bit different than last time. That's for sure. So here's our 2 pullers that we're gonna use for these. Okay. Let's try to do this one right here. Okay, we're ready to go with one right there. And one over here. Okay, now you just grab your switch. Now that's up in the air. Pull down on it just a little bit so it's dangling like so. We're going to drop it right down in that hole. Like that. Okay. Close this shutter plate over top of what we're working on. Tighten those 2 bolts so we know that motor ain't going to go nowhere. That's where I'll involve this little wrench here. If it'll let me. Yeah, like that. Just get them tight enough so the slides don't move backward. Like that. Okay. Now technically I should be able to hit my switch and pull that copper right free. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Pull it. And there's your copper. Boom. Okay. So cut it, pull it. Cut it, pull it. Number 2 copper. Right there. Okay. So now we're going to hook onto another one. Let's go with this old rusty, crappy looking one here. What do you think? Okay. Got 1. And 2 right here, like that. See, go up with your switch, get it hanging like that, pull down, lock it in a little bit, pull this old core out, obviously. See, we will need to loosen the slide up a little bit. Usually I'd have in like an impact driver right here with me right now to be able to do this part. But right now we're just sporting a wrench to open it up. Like that. Okay. Let her down a bit. Pull your slide over your work here. Like that. Sometimes you can just go hand tight with it, but you really don't want those slides to move because then the motor or something's going to flip and kind of mess up. But see that one? That's got to get tight. Whee! We don't want that one. We don't want the left side moving around. Yeah, because if we just get away with adjusting one side only, it's not so bad. All right, we should be able to pull it. There we go. Should work. Beauty. There's another one. Looks like it left in one little piece right here, which I just pulled out by hand. Yeah. See what I'm seeing? Just loosen that up a little bit. Pop your slide back. Load another one up. I know the loading and unloading process could be sped up a lot more, but to be quite honest with you, the idea is there. It works. And I'm happy with that for a first try, really. Yeah, when I built this machine, I didn't have any time to make more improvements. It was my first crack at it, really. So, yeah, I'm happy with it. See that? Go up with it. Got another stator ready. Put a little yank on it. Puts a good grip on that copper. Okay. Pull that slide back over. Now I have noticed though that we do have one motor here that's going to be too small for this. That's okay, because when they get to be about too small for my machine, I feel like that they might not be as really worth as much as to go through. That wire's in the way. I should have clipped that frickin' wire right there. Okay, we're gonna have to cut that wire or lift it up. Here, I think we just did. We're good. It's good. Okay, pull. Here's your copper. Good. It's working as it should. That's what I care about. Another core. How about this taller one right here? Let's do that. Yeah. Oh. Down. Cool. Slide our shutter back over like that. Tighten her up. Okay. All right. Should be okay to pull. Boom. Winding, whole winding. Very nice. Let's go grab us another one. How about this guy right here? Yeah. Let's do this one. Okay. Got your motor. We need to loosen this up again. You guys get the idea. Which really, even using this monkey wrench isn't all that bad. It's not that slow. But I think that's the right idea, is to clamp it down. All right. Your windings. It's good stuff. Looks like we may have left a piece in there. That's no good. Let's fix that real quick. What do you think? There. If you got a piece stuck in there like that, you can just throw one in there, really. I think. There. So once you get in the rhythm of tightening and untightening this and setting a new motor in there, it's not all that bad, really. Here's a good one. Not too bad for being able to have the ability to do this right on the side of a road somewhere, if you had to. Like Merchant. Boom. Okay. Loosen up that one side. I should stop explaining it and just do it now. How about that? Because you guys don't need to hear me say it over and over. You guys see what's going on here? I'm pulling copper. Okay. Now if I needed this to get tighter, I can probably get another inch or two off of the left side. All right. Boom bada. Hole winding. That's fun. This one might require a couple of pulls. It's a little bit different, let's just say. It's the way the windings are. I might only get 2 pieces out of the 4 that's in there. Alright. What the heck is that sound? I keep hearing like a water sound. I don't know. Alright. Pull it. Yep, see 2 pieces out of the 4, just like I said. It's just how the windings are wound. That's fine though. So in this scenario, we could actually leave it in there and maybe just pull out one at a time instead of having to undo the slides. That's my guess. Is what we can do. Yeah, like that. Okay. Sweet. That worked out great. That's the one that I don't think will work. We'll see though. Oops. Keep him right there. We'll just tighten it. Slid that one right in sideways. I might not even have to loosen the slides if I can just go on an angle. Look at that. So yeah, cut them, pull them, cut them, pull them. I mean, cut the copper ring with a demo saw, which takes not long at all. And then throw the stator in the machine and pull the copper out. Like that. I wish I had more to demonstrate, but I don't. This is all of them. We just pulled all of them. And I'm not really doing it in a fast manner either. I'm just talking through it and stuff, but yeah, we're pulling copper with a 120 plug. And she goes. Cool, and I only had to go in on an angle. I love that part. Okay. See, that one wants to go in pieces, which is fine. They all can't come out whole all the time, right? That one wants to go in many pieces. There. Oh, we still got a little bit more here. We got 1, 2, 3 more, 4 more to pull, and then we're done. I know this is going to be a really short video, and that's even if it goes up today, but I had other things that I was having to do. So yeah, we are out here and it's evening time. Okay, we're gonna have to open the slide for this one because this one's definitely wider than the others. Okay. Pull some more. Boom. Yeah, it pulls windings like this out of these motors like it's nothing. Like it's nothing at all. If you guys remember the video where I was doing those hairpin motors, those are a bit different. For sure. We got 2 more. Okay. Oh, 3 more. And that was the pile. Let's do this little tiny one right here. Okay. Oh, we gotta loosen her up. Loosen her up a little bit. Oi. Yeah, that'll work just fine, probably, maybe, possibly. Alright. Nice. Nice. Oop. Stay. Mason, you go get that squirrel. I hear you. Right after this video, we're going for a golf cart ride. Possibly. Yeah, we'll see. She grabbed that time. Okay, let's do. Got 2 more chunks on that one to do. Well, it is grabbing. It's just going through the shutters I made. Diameter a little bit too small, or you know what I mean. But now that we're kind of like this, why don't I just slap it here and then pry them open, or pry them out like that? Maybe. I mean, that worked it out a little bit. There. Nice. Okay, one more. If it wasn't for that slow down, I probably would have got these done in like 15, 20. I think we're in a little bit farther than that right now. I think. Time flies when you're having fun, you know. I thought about doing this on live stream, but I did not choose to do so. Okay, this is the last one, and I got my scale right here. We'll weigh it up and see what we got out of these small ones. Not bad for a spare tire and a couple of steel bars, huh? Yep. Up ski. Oh, I don't even need to do another pull on that. That one's done, see? Boom, done. Oh, there, now I can say it's done. All right, so let's throw all that copper right onto, right into this here basket. How about that? Ooh, that's got water in it. Yuck. Get all that in there. So yeah, I think if I was moving with a purpose, I would have got these done even faster. You see what I mean? But let's throw this on the scale, see what we got out of these. Number 2 copper, right? And all these motors right here were 100% dumpster dived. Got them for free. So it's all profit, is what I'm trying to say. All right, I think that's all the copper. I think. We're gonna go with it. We're gonna weigh it now. Oh, there's one more. Yep. All right, let's get this over here and on the scale. Didn't even need my magic machete for this one. All right. What do we have today? Okay, zeroed out. All right, that was an easy 35 pounds, number 2 copper. Number 2 copper is going for pretty much almost $4 a pound. So what's that? So we got 70, and so we got $140 just now from pulling these. In what time did we do it? 30 minutes? Looks like about 30 minutes. $140 in 30 minutes. That works for me. I like that. Yeah. All right. Well, that was basically it for me now. Okay. Besides we do have this thing that we could play with. This was that big old motor that I had gotten dumpster diving, and it was not recorded. Definitely was not recorded. But this GoPro just died, everybody, so we're gonna wrap things up. Maybe go for a golf cart ride. All right, you can go. Whoa! Yeah, my Mason boy. Boy, it got really dark on me fast here, but these are comments from the last video that we uploaded. Leanne says, well, I'm really upset she's really upset with that magic butter knife taking the best bits of my 2-hour videos off me, right? Yeah, off, and she's not happy. And only going to give you an okay today. Hey, you can't please us all. The popcorn machine, you left the silver bottom bit off the door, but great find. Have a good weekend. Thank you, I appreciate that, I really do. Sorry about the magic butter knife. Jessica, oh my god, I'm so happy to see the popcorn machine working. You know what, me too. I actually am very happy that it is working good. I had a feeling it would. It was just dirty, it needed to get cleaned, you know. All right, my friend, it says you need a magic wrench to fix your car, truck, and caravan now. Yeah, have a great weekend. I did. I had an okay weekend. I hung in there. Thank you. Arthur, yep, I need a magic butter knife to take care of all these sealed units. You know what, that would be a great use for the magic butter knife. Sealed units are a pain in the butt. I got 5 of them out back that I don't want to mess with, but I think I'm going to open them for the copper. We'll see. Thank you. Ron says, hope you have an extra successful, hope you are extra successful on your next travel adventure. We love Mason Boy. I love Mason Boy too. He's actually out back looking for squirrels, you know. But Julie says, Shuft, you've gotten your axles one step closer to this year's adventure. You got that right. Eklov, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but the Scrap and Pallet Man has the snap tool, and you have the magic machete. Snap tool, what is this? What is the snap tool? Can you tell me? I don't really know what you're referring to. Does he have a magic tool as well? Man. Okay. Jimmy, another good one. I'll be following you on your trip for sure. I love mushroom hunting. So do I, bud. Yep. You know, obviously one of my favorites is morel mushrooms. Living off scraps. Looking forward to seeing the granulator sluice videos. Me too. I'm ready. I just got to get the rest of the yard 100%. This morning was like 30 degrees, so yeah, I want to get everything outside done, and then we'll be able to work inside. Sam, I enjoy the long videos. I do too, but sometimes it's super tough to keep up with them and keep uploading daily. That's my biggest problem, is that I can't upload them fast enough. I can, but it's a struggle. It's a full day process from 6 in the morning till dark, and then even then some after that. E-Waste Mike, so when you took your drive down Van Dyke around 9 Mile, you were 3 blocks away from me. Wow. Well, yeah, that's kind of cool. Is that where you were working or where you're staying at? Living off scraps again, he says, some other videos I watch on YouTube are metal detecting, antique bottle hunting, that's one of my favorites, and then hunting, and some homestead videos, and videos about banded places or stuff from the early American days. Oh yeah, also gold hunting from mines to rivers. I like the Alaskan gold hunting I think they call it gold rush or something like that, where they're all up in Alaska actually using like vacuum suckers and sucking up gold along the ocean floor. I thought that was a really cool episode, or not episode, but series. Okay, Lamel, hope I pronounced that right, buddy. Okay, the black hoodie guy is I can't even pronounce that word, I'm sorry. Archetype of the boss you never want looking over your shoulder. Seems like he sees the world through a negative lens. Same guy that yelled at you the other time you stayed at the scale for a long time. Yeah, he is the same guy, but he just sees things from a different perspective. He sees things through a business perspective, really, you know. And I understand how he would want the line to keep moving, you know, and stuff like that. I just I don't know. I think he's a pretty good guy. He just sees things a little different, really. I mean, everybody's different. So Lamel again, he says, not a robot doll girlfriend, hopefully. no, that so happens to be my ex-missus. She was going to a bachelorette party, sleepover with her girlfriends, and she wanted to dress up as Snow White. So she put a corset on because it made her look more like Snow White, apparently, or something like that. I just, I'm glad to help when I can. Okay. Lamel again, he says, I'd love to see you night dumpster dive different cities, metro areas as you head south, then find a best paying scrap yards in the area, unload, and drive south to the next metro and do it again and again. You will burn a lot of gas, so maybe not yet until your channel gets bigger. This would also satisfy your urban explorer interests. Yeah, you know, I think it would too. And I definitely want to add those extra things into my videos without hurting my channel as much, the scrap metal thing. So scrap metal, urban exploring, and heck, maybe even nature walking and mushroom hunting. I like those things. I love them. Steven, they didn't tear your clear bags this time. Yeah, they didn't. I got a bunch back this time, that's for sure. Okay, Charlie, you should be more proactive. Announce where you plan to be ahead of the locations. Social media, a few days notice could improve your odds of finding more locations, perhaps making scrap days in various locations to get high dollar scrap to process. You're probably right. I should be looking quite a few days ahead. Last year I was kind of just going day to day and see how that went, you know. But yeah, a little bit more properly organized would definitely help. Leanne says she was first. Yay. Thank you, Leanne. Appreciate that, I really do. Okay, and Jason was second. How you doing today, Jason? Hope you had a good Sunday, buddy. Okay, Dre Morbett says he was answering the question I had in the ending of my last video. His interests are scrapping copper, metallurgy, chemistry, refining base metals, platinum groups metals, boating and fishing, off-grid auto repair and restoration, all kinds of transient living situations, fishing, boat building and restoration, salvage, consciousness, physics, astrophysics, quantum mechanics, comedy, and political humor and economics, both investing, trading in the dollar, inflation, grocery prices. I watch a lot of YouTube underneath those categories. That's a lot of categories, man. I don't have the time to watch that much, so I only have a few interests, really. But that's awesome, man. That's a lot of cool things. There's quite a few things in that list right there that I like watching as well. But that seemed to be the rest of the comments from yesterday's video. Anyways, I'm gonna go pick up Mason Boy. I'm not quite sure even where he is. We'll go find him. Oh, there he is. He's way up there. But All right, everybody have a good night. I bet you can't even see me now. It's dark, so have a good night.
I worked so long in construction that I forgot I had a dream. Didn't know where I was going, didn't like where I had been. So one day I gave it all up when my eyes were open wide. I packed my life into my truck with Mason Boy by my side. I kept driving, but I had to make ends meet. I started thriving by scrapping industry, dumpster diving, and street scrapping throughout America. From Michigan to Ohio, down to Florida. Merchant metals, recycle, don't destroy. Merchant metals and my dog Mason Boy. Merchant metals, thank you for stopping by. Please subscribe to my channel, leave a thumbs up and say hi. Myself a trailer, so when I'm on the road, I have a rolling workshop and can scrap a heavy load. When it feels like life is hard, I know just what to do. I hit the road and recycle scrap and make my dreams come true. I kept driving, but I had to make ends meet. I started thriving by scrapping in the street, dumpster diving, street scrapping throughout America. From Michigan to Ohio, down to Florida. Merchant metals, recycle, don't destroy. Merchant metals and my dog Mason Boy. Merchant metals, thank you for stopping by. Please subscribe to my channel, leave a thumbs up and say hi. Merchant metals, recycle, don't destroy. Merchant metals and my dog Mason Boy. Merchant metals, thank you for stopping by. Please subscribe to my channel, leave a thumbs up and say hi.